Okay, today we are talking about the observability with the LGTM. So I'm sure that everyone already using the Grafana, right? Yeah, everyone know about the Grafana. So, but actually, yeah, we are using more like the Prometheus, right? And with the everyone know about now is like a Jaeger to do a tracing something. So today I will talk about the Grafana stack that maybe anyone should looking at it, and I think that's is a good step for everyone to start with the to do the monitoring and observability. So today I'm going to talk about the monitoring and observability and the best practice how to do this. And if we still have some time left, I will show you the demo about what it look like. Hmm. Let me introduce yourself. My name is Jirayut Nimsaeng. My name is Tia. So I am the CEO founder of Upstart Thailand. We do the DevSecOps transformation for like the company is about 9 years already. So the observability is one of the crucial part to do the DevSecOps platform. So now today we will focusing on that part. Hmm. First, I want to talk about everyone heard about the monitoring and observability. I want to show you the difference between these two things. It's about the monitoring. We try to, like the monitoring, sit there and looking at the, okay, what is changing, what is the problem. But on the observability part, it's like we're doing a proactive part to, monitoring stuff and try to understand the context. So, I mean that the observability is a new form of the how to do the monitoring the system, and I will explain on the next slide. Uh, the monitoring, this is like a standard monitor that everyone should have right now, right? That's monitoring at the CPU, memory, the network, this I/O part. So yeah, everyone is familiar with this. But you know, to do this, uh, if you see the CPU go to the 100%, are you sure that system is going down or not? Yeah, because of that, if the CPU is moving to the 100%, it means that your system is not going down or going slow. So the monitoring part is not tell you anything. So that's why you should go to the next level of the monitoring is the observability. So the observability is a new thing to do the monitoring by combine with the three pillars of the the data that you need to monitor. It's combined with the metric, log, and trace. So the metrics is a numeric, is a graph that you see every day. The log is a text, right? You will see the text that the from your application or from your system. The tracing is a distribute. Distribution mean that the data that's when you access to something, you're going to distribute like jump from the one microservice to another microservices. So this is a tracing. So I will go deep down into the each one and show you the example of the observability signals. This is the metrics, right? This numeric data. So we combine with the the timestamp with the numeric data, and we plot the graph from it. So this is a metric. The log is very small, but it is all the text, right? And it's combined with the time range, so you know exactly that what is the log happening at which time. The tracing, I will go down deep down to this later, but you can see that is happen is on one request, and you can see that that one request we have the you can see exactly that how many requests is going on or how many the action going on the system, and how long does it take to do that action. So in terms of why we don't monitor it all, because the volume of the observability data, you can see that metrics you can keep like a year or maybe few years because it's really the small data. But for the trace and log, is consume a lot of data. So basically, log you can see that okay, for in Thailand we will keep for the 90 days, but for the tracing maybe keep it less, like only 7 days or only a month, because it's consume a lot of the volume of data. And furthermore, we talk about the three pillars, right? But furthermore, they are more of the signal that's maybe combined into the pillar later. The other thing is about profiling. The profiling is a look more deep down on how you consume the resources on each request. So yeah, you will see this is will be a lot of data. And also, if you go to the dump. If you're familiar with the Linux, you can see that the Linux we have when you're the kernel panic or something, you have them data, right? And you can see that only one action maybe consume you maybe 10 gigabytes. Yeah, so dump will get everything from the system. So this is another tool, observability signal that maybe will be one of the crucial part later. Yeah, this is for dump. So next, the three things, yeah, three things: metric, log, and trace. They are all also to be the signal correlation together. Yeah, we can moving from the log to trace and trace to log. That is the standard way we do the observability. But from the metric to the logs, yeah, maybe we call it the exemplar. This is very new, but yeah, you can moving front and back between the metric and logs with the exemplar data. So let me so you now you understand all about the observability. Yeah, that's a metric, log, and trace, right? So let's see that how Grafana LGTM stack going to answer on this observability. LGTM is, yeah, if you already familiar with the open source, right? You can see the, yeah, we always use LGTM. That is yeah, look good to me, right? Yeah, you know about it. So yeah, you say exactly. I really like this meme. You know, yeah, if you only change the code for 10 line, no way it's look good to me. But if you pushing like a 10,000 of the changing line, yeah, look good to me, right? Yeah, okay, that's a some joke. So for the LGTM stack, yeah, exactly. L is a log, yeah, G is Grafana, T is a tracing, and M is a matrix. So yeah, this is what is the LGTM meanings. So yeah, it's what exactly like, but actually they have their own the software name for each LGTM stack, and yeah, we will see. So this is a LGTM architecture. I mean, from the brand, from my first start, yeah, you can see that we still combine the others like the Prometheus, the Grafana agent, or OpenTelemetry for this. But actually, the time is evolved, and you can see that it's evolving into less the components. Now, yeah, we can do the LGTM stack in all of this. We can use you can see the L is Loki, Grafana Loki. The G is Grafana, right? And the T is Grafana Tempo. And last thing is M is Grafana Mimia. And the character they try to combine into one agent is called Grafana Alloy. So yeah, it's much simpler today to do the also observability stack with the LGTM. So I will moving fast because yeah, I want to show a demo. So yeah, let's see. First, the Grafana is everyone is using Grafana. I can bet you that everyone already using Grafana. No? Oh no. So you are using Kibana, right? Yeah, or maybe the opposite. Yeah. Just joke. Okay. So actually, the Grafana is only the UI. It's a virtualization, so it's not storing any data into itself, but actually it's depend on how you set up that, like on you want to be one thing in the Grafana, like using SQLite, and we can expand to use Postgres and doing the high availability. Yeah, that's a Grafana. And next is Grafana Mimia. Grafana Mimia, I can say that is equal the Prometheus. The Prometheus is for the matrix, right? But well, you can see that the Prometheus is not designed for long-term storage. So you can see that the Mimia is equal to Prometheus with the long-term storage and scaling. And also it's equally the Thanos if you are using, or even the, I'm not sure, Cortex or something. Yeah. So the Grafana Mimia, yeah, is going scale very well. You can put the load balancer on top of it, and and scale. And the crucial part on why you must use the Mimia, because actually why you must use the LGTM stack. I love this stack so much because all the data has been is stored the data on in the object storage. So it means that you can scaling a lot of data. You just only have the object storage, and if you're using cloud, right? Yeah, the object storage is like, yeah, every data is inside and it's really cheap, right? So compare with the other stack that using the real database is consume you a lot of resources and consume on your cost too. So yeah, every stack in the LGTM is store everything in an object storage. So yeah, you can we can compare with the Prometheus architecture that you can see there are no storage to to be the long-term storage anywhere compare with the Mimia that we use the store everything in the object storage. And one thing that I love about the Mimia is about they separate between and read and write. So it means that there are many ways to deploy the Mimia stack, like the standalone, the simple architecture, or even on the distributed architecture. So everything in here you see in here is a microservices. So it means that you can scaling each one. Yeah, and yeah, the big thing is they spread between the read and write. So it means that, yeah, if your system is heavily write, you just only scaling on the right microservices as shown here, the query and query, and also for the read. Yeah. So yeah, this is normally for this is the architecture. And next is about the Grafana logic. The Grafana is the same. I mean that, yeah, every architecture that I love about the LGTM stack, that they have architecture in the microservice. So it means that, yeah, if you depend on the context of your system, right, that you are heavily on the right part or heavily on the read part, you can scale that individually. So yeah, you just look at the architecture and yeah, see how to how to scale your system. So yeah, the log here. I mean that everything is stored in the object storage. So I will keep it short this because if you go deep down in detail, but yeah, it's like it have the label like the Prometheus, and you can query the log by label in here. Okay. Yeah, moving fast because it's too deep. And the last thing is about the tracing. The tracing is, yeah, as you can see that, yeah, this is a one request, and you can see each action inside. Yeah, this we call trace. And if we put deep down a little bit on this, the one trace is combined with a lot of span. So you will know exactly that, okay, the trace normally is my by one request, and yeah, what the action that happened inside that request is we call the span. So you know exactly that which one causing your trouble of your system. That if which one is the bottleneck is of the system, like query the SQL or even calling the third-party service. And also the same, the Grafana tempo is separate between and read and write, and you can scaling each one individually. And also I want to focusing on this, the metric generator, the tracing. One tracing that I will put more in the next slide is they can generate the metrics from the trace. So we know exactly that the experience of the system, that it is slow or yeah, it is going down or not. So yeah, this is one of the crucial part of the Grafana tempo. And last thing is about the modeling the best practice. Uh, when you do the modeling, everyone always using this is called the use method. The use method is focusing on the infrastructure, yeah, combined with the utilization, saturation, and the error. For this, you will see exactly that how utilization of your system is, and yeah, this is a use method, and you can see that yeah, this is normally we always monitoring the CPU memory and network, this bandwidth or something, or even yeah, in the metric way. And yeah, as I said before, this is not not tell you that how the experience of your user are doing with your system. So next, you this is I mean, yeah, everyone should doing this. It's called the red method. The red method is focusing on the application. It's combined with the request, error, and duration. So you know exactly how the user interact with system and how they experience with your system. So you know from this, yeah, this one I want to you all to remember that okay, next time when you do the monitoring, when you do the observability, you should focusing on the red metric, not the use method on the utilization. You still have to have the use method, but the red method is like the main part, or we call that it should be the main monitoring on your system. So imagine that, okay, you have this, you have duration, you have error, you have rate, right? And you necessarily that, okay, you look at the rate first. The rate is how many of the user going to request, going you to visiting your system. And then you go to the duration next. Duration is, yeah, how experience, yeah, how many of user access your system, right? And for the duration is yeah, how long it does it take the user can be get the response from your system. And then you see the error next, right? That okay, how your system is doing, and yeah, you will see that's how is error going. So yeah, I have 5 minutes left, so yeah, I'm going to show you some demo. uh, okay, this is some demo system. I run everything in my Docker desktop. So yeah, testing and sleep at 3 a.m. last night. So yeah, let's see. Want to show you each one. This is a use method. The use method is first. This is everyone familiar with this, and yeah, this is a CPU memory and how is this going with the system, right? Yeah, or the system is use method. And next, use method also we can monitor into like this is all the container running on my machine. So you can see exactly this is consume around 40% of my CPU right now. And yeah, how memory using about 4 GB. And also for the use method, you can go deep down like you going to the NTX to see that how your web server doing, how many connection doing with the system. So yeah, this is still the use method. And last thing is about the uh, database. Yeah, this is going look deep down into the MySQL query, and yeah, you can see that okay, your database server is how many queries going happen on your system, how many of the insert, update, delete, and select. So yeah, so this is the overview of the use method that you should have. Yeah, and next, about the logging, yeah, you should have the log as well and try to combine like yeah, this is how to count the error path and yeah, how many of your HTTP requests you can see in here, and yeah, this is a log happen on the system. Okay, so I show you the metric and logs. And last thing I want to show you is about the red method. This is the simple version of the red method. Yeah, this is an application running on my machine, and yeah, you see exactly they have the request at a slash bar and slash full. And let's see. Okay, this is a request like only 2.5 requests per second, and on each duration is costing you about yeah, 400 500 latency, and you see exactly the an error The error rate is about 13%, and I show you the live log here that what is exactly of the the error log. Yeah, what it happened. So this is a simple version. And let's see on the hardware version. This is a Python fast API, and this is the dashboard. You will see exactly what happened on your system and what the experience with the user, right? You will go exactly here. Now, okay, let's take a look at this, and yeah, ask yourself which page is slowest, which API is slowest, is chain, right? So yeah, you know exactly, okay, something happened with the chain is 3 seconds. So next, what are you going to do with it? And you just go explore and try to search for the run query, and see exactly what happened with your system. Here, you will see this is a tracing, and you see chain is a little bit yes, small, but yeah, look at this. This is a chain. So this is tracing. You will see exactly chain is going to, like go to the app B, app A and app B. So it's yeah, from the app A, request an app B and go to the app C with the request like a CPU task and IO task. And it will tell you exactly that this is a MySQL. And when you click on this, you will see exactly, yeah, please don't do this. Select star from IO task, and yeah, that's causing you delay about 1 second. And another thing is CPU task. Yeah, I just putting the sleep on here and sleep for the 1 second. So in the overall, you see exactly what happened with your system. Like, okay, this is a 3 second request, and it's stuck on each microservice for 1 second on here. So this is what exactly that you're going to use with the trace. And also you can link with the trace and span, and you know, no, the trace and the log. So yeah, for this LGTM app, can you, doing the data correlation together, you go to the log here, and you will say exactly at that time, yeah, what happened to the log, what the request, yeah, what an error going to happen. And also from the log, you can going back to the tracing. Oh, here. Yeah, going to tracing. And yeah, it's going back to the trace. So this is how you doing, right? It's mean that, yeah, you just, you see, I want to wrapper in this. Yeah, you just have this dashboard to be your war room. Yeah, have a big screen on your room and see what happened on your system. And then you see, yeah, this is yeah, it's going to have something with this, and you just go trace, and you go going back and forth between log and trace together. So this is the observability, not monitoring. So yeah, this is the demo I want to show you. And yeah, thank you.